Is there any real strength to being an introvert? Are you born this way? Or is it a lie?
Yeah, I confess, Father, I confess, 'cause I've been living wrong.
One of the big things that I have been noticing lately with society is that everybody is saying what a great thing it is to be an introvert. Introversion today, in the 21st century, has been said to be a blessing, to have unforeseen strengths, to have the ability to be more focused, to be more empathetic of others. Okay, I hate that this has become a thing, that everybody's talking about how great it is to be an introvert. I'm gonna break this for you guys. It's not. All right, this is causation over correlation. This is saying that other people, that somehow this is connected to introversion. Introversion is its own separate sect. Just because you're an introvert doesn't mean anything. You can be an extrovert and have the same traits as an introvert. Being an introvert is nothing more than being afraid of the world and being afraid to take what you want. It is being a bad verbal marketer. This is something that everybody tells themselves, that it's just something that you're born with, that you're born an introvert. The society says you're born an introvert, the same way that you were born fat. I don't get how everybody thinks that you're just stuck a certain way and you can never fix it. I hear this constantly. And the fact that you tell yourself this makes it to where you can't change it. To make it worse too, is that people are actually feeling blessed in whatever they're faulty in or whatever they're lacking in. The same way with being overweight. People tell themselves, oh, he's gonna like me because I'm overweight, because I got curves. It's unhealthy. All right, the same way that being an introvert is unhealthy for your life, okay? It's not necessarily a bad thing if you're focusing on other things and building other skill sets. So if you don't have the time to build an extroverted personality, that's fine. But if you're actually telling yourself that you want to be an introvert and you're stuck there, that's terrible. You're limiting yourself. Now, one of the big things that I want to knock out really quickly is that nobody is really born an introvert. Introversion is a stacking of shaming and traumas over the period of your life that cause you to start suppressing it. As a baby, as a newborn, you're not afraid to express yourself, to scream, to cry. But as time goes on and the world keeps pummeling you and telling you to shut up and be quiet, don't do that, don't do this, you start holding it inside and start being more introverted. Now, the only way to really fix being an introvert is with time and awareness. So noticing that that it is a bad thing that you're an introvert, firstly. It's the first step to anything. Realizing you're an alcoholic, realizing that you have a problem, an anger issue, whatever it is. First thing to do is realize you have a problem and it's not going to help you. Ignore society, they're lying to you. Okay, now look at it this way. You have multiple personalities up in your head. All right, you're not just introverted, you're an extrovert, you're your mom's boy, you're your best friend's friend, you're your worst enemy's enemy. You are all these people, and you're not the same person to any of these one people. You're not the same person as when you were in an environment where you're feeling uncomfortable as opposed to one that you're used to being in. So one of the first things that I want to show you is how to become extroverted now. How to teach yourself and how to pull out the extroverted self. So when you're in a club and you're trying to talk to a girl, you don't have any issues going out there and pulling out the extroverted self so you can go and be expressive. Because to me, expression, being an extrovert, is just being a good verbal marketer. It's having the ability to express yourself and put your personality and your skills forward. If you're an introvert, you are a very bad verbal marketer. So if you have any skills and you're very good at something, nobody's gonna know because you keep it inside. You can't build any good relations. You can't get the girl you want. You can't get the things you want. You can't get the job that you deserve because you're too afraid to reach out and to grab things that you deserve. So first step, I'm gonna teach you how to coerce the extroverted personality out. I do a lot of different things because I used to be an introvert. Nowadays, people would not believe me. It's not something that usually happens. Somebody going from introverted to extroverted. Now it's hard to keep me quiet. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you a few of my tricks. First trick being eye contact. Eye contact is a very tiny little step that is an extroverted thing. So what will happen is it's an action that is not matching your introverted self. So what happens is it pulls out your extroverted personality a little bit. As you keep doing it, pulls it out a little bit. Secondly, talking to people, expressing yourself, throwing out ideas and not being afraid of reactions. So go out, talk to people. Doesn't matter if you hit on a girl or if you talk to them, because I see a lot of people in the community here, they feel like they talk to a girl and they have to hit on her. No. You can talk to somebody just to get your personality, get more warmed up, to pull out your extroverted self. Just have a normal conversation. You don't need to be like a fucking animal. Okay? Not everybody's a target. People can be people and they can be friends as well. So treat them like that. So just express your personality, however you're feeling. And number 3, the final one. If you're feeling introverted, accept it. Do not fight it internally, because if you fight it internally, what happens is will create anxiety. You'll end up fighting it, and whatever you resist persists. You can never fight your personalities up here. You gotta fight them by expressing it and baby stepping yourself out. So what you gotta do is accept it, even express that you feel kind of shy. So if you're talking to somebody, tell them that you feel shy and be okay with it. So, hey, I didn't want to come out tonight. I know if I don't talk to anybody, I'm gonna be just hanging out with my friends. I don't feeling super in my head. I don't want to feel like that. I'm feeling really shy right now, so I'm just going to talk to you for a little bit and try to get out of this headspace. Okay? Just like that. What this does is it makes you accept it, so you're not fighting it any longer. You're now in no resistance to it, and it's a lot easier to bring out your confident self. Okay? Now, as with long-term confidence, it just takes time and attention. Attention is the water that wears the stone. Paying attention to the fact whenever you're feeling introverted, it could take years depending on how deep it is. For me, I was shy all the way up till 19, 20 years old. So it took me 3-4 years of hardcore practice and work on it. For you, it could be a lot less. I was a very big hard case. So for you, it's probably not gonna take so long, but you never know. Okay guys, that's all I wanted to say for today. If you want to, please subscribe, leave comments if you have any questions. And with that being said, peace out.
Yeah, I confess, Father, I confess, 'cause I've been living wrong.